Hey, wood-psyche here. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back, subscribers. We're just doing a follow-up on the previous video where I did more or less like a rough out kind of thing, and now we're picking up kind of where we left off, and I'm adding details. This will be more or less a minimal narrated video, but I'll have like subtitles pop up here and there, and some occasional commentary. Indicating certain points of relevance or importance. I'm going to introduce a new tool later on in the video, and also some new techniques and ideas, so stick around. I'll have the points of interest chapter marked for ease of navigation. This video has been sped up since this project took several hours and days collecting reference objects and research. I had to go out and pick up various pine cones and bark and branches for textures that I'm going to try to replicate on this piece, which seemed to work out pretty well. But it's also tedious and intricate work, which took a lot longer than I expected. Also, there will be a need to seal this project for preservation since it's going to be used outdoors, or it's going to be intended for outdoor use. It's such a big piece. But I'll try to get a video on that as well, covering that technique. I gotta just get some sealer and urethane, which I haven't gotten the last time I was in town because I bought some spray stuff, but it didn't seem to work too well. It just didn't have any effect on the wood, so I was dissatisfied with it. So I'm gonna have to get some other types of sealant. But anyway, probably going to town here pretty soon. So here's another reference. I picked up a few branches on the ground. So it's going to mimic the eyebrows. So both sides. Yeah, I marked the forehead with some texture patterns from some bark sample I found on a branch, and now I'm going over with Kutzall taper burr, extreme taper burr, just to gouge out the pattern, give it some texture, and then later on I'm going to go over with a torch just to give it some contrast. Yeah, here's that, it's like a 1/4 inch wire brush that goes on to the die grinder, but I tie wrap this because the centrifugal force causes these things to fly off a little more. So when I put these tie wraps on, it keeps it from flying off. And definitely wear goggles and hand like gloves with this, because some of these little wire things go spinning off and they go stick right in your skin. It's pretty painful. Happened to me, so that's why I decided to put tie wraps on here. Just make sure you get them good and tight so they don't fly off. Just like cinch them down to the max. And see how consolidated they are? They're not like flared out. Because before they were coming all the way out to where my left finger was. And it's been prone to fly off like projectiles. And it's like definitely wear eye protection, I would say. Because these things go in your eye, you're game over, right? See, like that one right there. Starting to come off. Yeah, basically I've picked up some pine cones to get some patterns. I'm going to etch these into the surface of the face right there, which I started doing. Some weird stuff, but yeah, it's always good to have real-time live reference. So usually stick that right there. They're kind of like diamond patterns. So I started doing them right here. A little more. So that's what I got done so far. This project's taking a really long time because the needles are so intricate. And then I'm doing all the scales, right? The pine cone things right here. Will be like all over the forehead. And then I may do it down here. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's coming along really good. It's about, I'd say, 2 feet, almost 1.5 feet tall by 1 foot wide. And then, funny, the split's like right in the middle of the face, so it kind of helps out. So I'll probably have to do something with that a little more. Like incorporate it into the face somehow. So there you go. But hey, thanks everyone for stopping by. Take care and stay safe.